Once you locate the page you wish to edit, there are multiple ways to get to that page to change the content. One way you can edit the page is by simply clicking on the title of the page. By clicking the title of the page, this will open that page in a new tab in your browser with the iCreate editor already open. You now have the ability to scroll down to the content section of your page and begin making edits. Another way to edit the content on your web pages is to locate the page you wish to edit right from the front end of your website. For example, under Living in Our Community, if I click on Animal Services and would like to edit the content on this page, I simply have to come to the page and press Ctrl or F9 to log into the iCreate editor. We know we're logged into the editor because we see our toolbar in the top left-hand corner, beginning with the house icon. Once you've decided to edit a page on your website and you open the iCreate editor, your page enters what is called a preview mode. Think of it as you are now making changes to this page behind the scenes, and only you and people within your iCreate corporation can see the changes on this page. The public will still view what is currently on your website until you're finished with the preview version, and at which time you can then make your preview version public. We will be covering how to take your page from a preview state and push it out to the public a little bit later on in this module. At this time, I'd like to point out a couple of things about working in a preview state. When you are visiting a page from the front end of your website, you are viewing the public version of this page. I would like to call your attention to the URL bar at the top. You will notice that the URL starts with newtecumseth.ic9.esolg.ca. We are looking at this from the public end. If I were to open my iCreate editor because I want to edit this page, you will notice once the editor opens that the URL then changes to ic9.esolg.ca. What we have done is now moved from a public version of this page into a preview version of this page. At this point, we are able to then go make our edits in preview mode. Once you're finished with your edits, even if you close the iCreate editor, which can be done by again pressing Ctrl or F9 on board, one thing I point out is that your URL still says ic9.esolg.ca. You are still in a preview version of this page. So at the end of the day, when you enter into preview version of your page, even if you close the editor, you're still remaining in a preview version of that page. If you would like to see what the public currently sees, you will need to open a new tab and go back to the front end of your website and find the page. Another way to see the public view of your page is in the page list in your workbench. You will notice to the far right of your page there is a preview link, and beside that a public link. If I click the public link, it's going to open up what the public is currently seeing on the live version of your website. If I were to click on the preview link in the workbench for that page, it's going to open up the page in preview mode with all of the changes that are currently being made to the page.